Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rogue Moon podcast. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, but right out the gate, what we're going to be talking about today is WandaVision. We're going to be doing like kind of a, not really a recap because I'm assuming most of you have already seen it, but more of a review. We'll try to stay away from spoilers, or if we do go into spoilers, we'll, preface beforehand so that, nothing gets ruined for anyone. After that, if we have time, we're going to go into talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Justice League, Tom Jerry scandal. Don't know what that is. That's something Rogue will have to explain to us. My thoughts on the Mortal Kombat movie and the Borderlands movie, and just the games we're excited for this year. And before we get into all that, I'm going to ask you to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us out and it lets us know that you want more podcasts and stuff. And then one more time before we get into things, we would like to apologize for not having a podcast up in a hot minute, but y'all have to understand we both work like 60 hours a week, and it's just hard to get like this much time in together. You know what I mean? Where we're both off. We're busy. That's just the way it happens, and we'll try to get more out faster, but really just it's what we're scheduled. So there's not really all that much we can do about it.
Yeah, shit happens.
Shit does happen. But with that out of the way, let's talk about WandaVision. Do you want to go first on your thoughts about the entire series?
Well, I liked it. Thought it was pretty good. Thought the ending wrapped up everything fairly nicely. It didn't obviously build too much up to Doctor Strange, but that little post-credit scene at the end was really cool, hinting at the multiverse.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about the boner thing?
Yes, we are, but don't be saying shit like that.
What do you mean?
That's kind of a never mind. Yeah, so general thoughts, I thought the series was really good, actually. It was definitely a departure from what Marvel is used to doing with the, boom, boom, pow, pow, funny joke, which I enjoyed quite a bit. The first few episodes took me a minute to get into. I was not interested in the first two at all. I watched them and was bored out of my mind the entire time. But after that, the show really picks up and starts to get intriguing, and you start to form all these theories in your head, which we'll talk about maybe some of the way things wrapped up in the end. But overall, I think it's a great series. If it hasn't been spoiled for you already, I will go ahead and watch it. I don't think it's necessarily going to be like mandatory to see it before the next couple movies come out, but it's probably suggested that you go and watch them because it is a good show. It's worth the time. The episodes aren't really even that long. Like I think if you take off the post credits, like the credits and stuff like that, they're usually around like 35 minutes long, so it's not that bad. I'll go out and watch it. And yeah, I think it wrapped up great. I enjoyed my time with it. It was a little hard to get into, but overall, I think it was worth it. And it definitely has me more excited for the like Disney Plus shows of Marvel than I was before. Because honestly, if you, like with all the ones slated to come out this year, if you told me WandaVision was going to be one of the better ones coming out the gate, I would probably not have believed you. I was the least excited for WandaVision, so I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was really, really good. And it has me way more excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, all that stuff. And yeah, so that's general thoughts out of the way. Now we're going to go into spoilers for a little bit. I will leave a timestamp down in the comments when spoilers are over for WandaVision because I don't want the show to get ruined for anybody. So yeah, if you haven't seen the show, just skip to that timestamp in the comments. If I forget to leave a timestamp, leave a comment telling me to leave a timestamp because I always say things like, oh, I'll add a comment into where you can skip to this, and I forget about it. So definitely let me know if I don't do that, but if I do, click on that link or the timestamp. Now, the finale. Do you want to start or do you want me to?
A lot of disappointment for fans, I'll say that much. Obviously, we all had our little theories and shit, but alas, none of it was true.
Yeah.
It was also changed because of the pandemic. I don't know if you saw that. There actually was supposed to be 10 episodes. and Darcy and fuck, I forgot her name. Monica. Fuck, I
Yeah,
forgot
here
it.
I'll read off the quote real quick from the
Yeah, they
trailer.
were all supposed to have her, Ralph, Darcy, all three of them plus the kids were supposed to go down in the basement and like get the book or whatever, and like the Darkhold. They were supposed to like steal it and fight a demon, like just a demon. Like apparently the rabbit was going to turn into like a demon. So apparently there was that. I think that's all they've said so far.
Yeah, just we got. They also said they finished the last episode 2 weeks before it came out, which in Hollywood's peak is really, really cutting it close. But yeah, the finale, man, I liked it, but it was really disappointing.
Well, hey,
Let's go off the first one that happened in like the first like
hold on,
10
hold on,
seconds. What's up?
hold on. I mean, like it wrapped up things. Sorry, it wrapped up things nicely. The thing is, for me,
It was fan expectation.
no,
I think like that's why a lot of people are disappointed. Is like we all had giant theories about all the great things this could do, like it could introduce to the MCU, but then it kind of just ended, and
well, see what
we were
disappointed
all
me
hoping too much.
was I was stupid and I thought Doctor Strange came out this year, like in a couple months. See, I thought it came out in a couple months. So I was thinking they were gonna tease like it fucking like heavily, like they were gonna like maybe he was gonna pop up, like they were gonna tease it heavily. Like I legitimately thought it was coming out this year. So I expected like going in thinking like they're gonna tease so much for that, but like they only had that post credit scene to tease for it, and then I looked it up and I found out it comes out next year, and I was like, oh, I'm stupid.
I mean, that's fair, but also like they did say that this show was going to lead into that movie. So I think a lot of people just after hearing that was like, "Oh, there's going to be some hints to it," but there really just wasn't. Until like the post credit scene is kind of like a hint, but like I think people were expecting more than, what we got. I think that's really like the finale in general is people were expecting more. Like it makes sense. The finale makes sense if you didn't have any fan theories, or maybe if you only watched the movies and in WandaVision stuff like that, you might be like, oh, okay, it was fine. But like people that are a fan of the comics and the greater Marvel like content and stuff like that, everybody was hyping up everything. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is how we're gonna introduce mutants. Oh, this means like the X-Men universe from Fox is actually like existing out there as a multiverse thing, and it's just like we all got really, really hopeful and excited over stuff that really there was no hints to any of that stuff. And looking back at it now, we shouldn't have believed a lot of that because big reveals like that, they would have left breadcrumbs or at least tiny hints or suggestions that that might be the case. But like looking back, there really wasn't anything hinting toward any of that.
That's why I think they're actually gonna. Now that makes me change. I think Spider-Man 3, Toby and Andrew not in it.
Uh,
They're definitely not in it
I mean, does the new Spider-Man movie come out this year or next year?
this year. I
It
know
comes
this
out
for
before
a
the
fact.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
Oh, then yeah, I'd say the odds of them coming back are probably slimmer now because like
I feel like they probably would come back at some point, but they're probably saving it for the fourth one, and that's going to be the one they'll do like the Sinister Six.
I mean, I'd be fine with that.
So
I mean, that
I
makes
think
sense. You have the Sinister Six going up against a team of Spider-Man because like I feel like right now the Sinister Six versus Tom Holland Spider-Man, he doesn't
they'd
stand a
kill him.
chance.
They'd
Yeah.
kill him.
Like,
They'd fucking kill him.
but if you have like the two other experienced Spider-Man and Tom Holland, like they could kind of mentor him to being a little bit better.
Yeah,
Kind of like
I
in
mean,
the
they might be hinted at, but I
yeah,
don't see it coming.
yeah, me neither at this point. I want it to
I do
happen.
think
I don't think it will though.
I do believe Charlie Cox will be in it, though. I do have a feeling they might do that to reintroduce him to the NCU.
I hope so. That'd be awesome. And like it makes sense from. Okay, we're getting really off topic. We need to be talking about WandaVision.
Well, I was just saying it relates to that because of what we're gonna talk about with WandaVision. With
Yeah, we'll get to the post credit scene in a
Oh
minute.
no, not that. I'm talking about the bone.
I don't think that's really related to it. But speaking of the boner, Ralph Boner, that's who Quicksilver is. He's not from the Fox universe. He's just a aspiring actor that Agatha decided to cast as Quicksilver. So he's just a nobody. And I think I know why they did it. I think I can't remember the exact person, but I read an interview where they were saying that like the reason why they did that twist where it's like nobody is, it's more of a reflection of Wanda's mental state where she's so desperate for the people that she's lost that she's willing to accept things like that. Like she's willing to accept her brother back even if it is a different person because she's that desperate to, have her brother back and have her loved ones back. That's why the hex was a thing. She wanted Vision back. So I see what they were going for, and I think, I don't know if it was the right call to do it like that, but I can see what they were going for, and I also understand why a lot of people are upset that it's not linking to anything else, is because, you're going to cast that actor and stuff like that, and they even said they purposefully casted Evan Peters because, it'd be like a little like poke, nudge, like a nod, but I think people were just, taking that stuff too far, like we do with all the other theories and stuff. But that twist kind of surprised me. Actually, I was like, oh, okay. And as soon as that happened in the episode, I was like, all the other theories are wrong. I was like, if they're not going into this one, the rest of them are wrong. So I kind of knew after that moment, I was like, okay, so this is more tame than we think it is.
No, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, all of that for a fucking boner joke? Are you serious? Like, MCU has a little cheesy humor, but a fucking boner joke? Are you kidding me? That is...
I just feel like that twist wouldn't have happened because look at the way Marvel has treated their characters that they don't own as much in the past. You know what I mean? When Fox wouldn't let go of Fantastic Four, they stopped selling Fantastic Four comic books. Whenever they wanted to get rid of the mutants, they had Wanda kill all the mutants. You know what I mean? So just trying to say that they're going to keep the Fox stuff is insane. They're not going to do that because A, they can do it better, and B, they just don't like keeping stuff that's not their own.
I like Evan Peters, and the fact they wasted him for a goddamn boner joke. Like, come on, dude. A fucking boner joke? If it was just like a random ass character, so what? I don't care. But a fucking boner joke? Are you serious?
I think the boner joke is more of just like Quicksilver's personification in WandaVision. Like he's like, a funny, like dutsy guy. You know what I mean?
I don't care. It was stupid. And then people are trying to cover it up, like, oh, maybe he's that witness protection. No, he's definitely not the witness protection person, because if you're in witness protection, you wouldn't have, like, a mugshot, because if you're trying to get into acting. Like, he's definitely not the witness protection person Jimmy Woo was talking about, because would...
They never wrapped that up, did they?
If he's in witness protection, why would he have a mugshot for acting? If you're in witness protection, you're not supposed to do anything that will garner attention.
No, I know. He's definitely not it. Yeah. I don't know.
You can't end up on the news. You can't act. Like, you have to stay hidden. Even if you see a burning building, you can go in there and save them. You're supposed to walk the other way, because then you'll end up in the news, and the people trying to kill you will find you. So,
the people saying that are just in denial because they want it to be something that it's not. And I kind of knew he wasn't going to be related to any of that stuff. Like, I wanted to believe the theories because that opens up the possibility of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine coming back, maybe. So that's like the only reason why I was invested.
He would only come back as a cameo. He would never fully come back.
I mean, yeah, he's getting old. I know he wouldn't fully come back, but I would just want to see him in the MCU. That's all I care about. But
fucking
I kind of knew that stuff wouldn't be really all that true. Moving on, we got the what's the other big reveal? I mean, we have more of Monica's powers.
Hold on, the Vision fight. I fucking love the memes that have come out, where it's like it shows Wanda, Agatha, and it's like two people screaming, and then it shows Vision versus Vision fight, and it's like two people with big brains. You ever heard of the ship of Theseus? Automatically, or what do you say? Naturally.
But I guess we can talk about that next. The White Vision thing, kind of saw it coming. The fight scene was really fucking awesome, though. I really like that fight scene. I thought it was really well done because, like, if you look at the two fight scenes that are happening, you have Vision v Vision, and they're using their powers and stuff like that, and they're like, phasing through each other and shooting lasers and stuff like that. And then you have two angry ladies throwing magic. You know what I mean? So I found the Vision v Vision fight so much more interesting to watch, and like there was a lot more going on. Versus the Wanda and Agatha fight had its moments, like whenever Wanda like put Agatha into like the spell where like she was back on the witch's stake and stuff like that. That was really cool. But the rest of it, where they're just fucking throwing energy balls at each other, was kind of really boring. Like at the part where they were like, where Wanda was, spelling out the runes to where she couldn't use her magic. Throughout that entire section, I was like, please end. Do something. I was like, this is boring. I don't care. It's just them throwing magic and stuff like that at each other. And I mean, the end with the rune was like, I was like, that's clever as fuck. That's awesome. But like during it, I was just kind of like, this could be more interesting.
Well, I liked how in the Vision fight, it's like he obviously realized it was just an even match and they were just going to keep fighting. So he outsmarted him.
Yeah, I mean, that's more Vision's character anyways, is more of using his brain and thoughts and trying to like diplomatically solve stuff.
It's so funny that memes that have come out automatically or naturally. I keep saying automatically.
But yeah, the Vision twist was nice, where which is more closer to the comics, where he gives him back all of his like he unlocks his memories and stuff like that, and he like, I have to go think about this. And that did happen in the comics, is he got his memories back and stuff like that, and
Yeah, but I think he becomes a dick for a minute though in the comics.
I know. Let me finish.
No.
But in the comics, he got his memories back. He tried to be, dad or whatever, and couldn't because he doesn't have that like emotional connection. He doesn't have like the emotion. He has the memories, but not the emotion. And he, tries to protect Earth. He feels like he can protect Earth better, and that's when he, takes control of all the technology, blah 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 blah, whatever. And I think that's what they're going to kind of do in the MCU. I don't know about the whole taking over all the technology and stuff like that, but he's going to like definitely try to come back to Wanda, realize he can't do it because he doesn't have that emotional connection. He's going to try, though, because, he can clearly see how much his old self cared about Wanda and how much Wanda cares about him. But in the end, I think he's definitely going to try to think he can protect the world better, like just like the comics. But I think they'll find a different way to do it than, he's taking over all the computers, because that's kind of, that's an older comic thing that nowadays doesn't really seem as interesting or difficult, or
He'll probably become Ultron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like that's very Ultron mentality of trying to like, I can protect everyone better than humans possibly can, and if they have to forgo their free will, then so be it. But I'll keep them safe. So I think they're probably going to do that route with him. But who knows? What else happened in the finale?
Monica.
We had the Monica powers. That was cool and comic accurate, of where she can like kind of disperse and control energy and stuff like that. So
yeah, I thought they were gonna like, cause like her comic, like I mean her like I think her energy blasts are like white or whatever. So like I guess they're gonna change it to like yellow or blue. I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, I don't really care.
And then
I just like I can't tell like that tease, right? Hold on, let me look up Captain Marvel 2.
I think it's definitely going to be her going up to meet Nick Fury.
Well, here's the thing. I thought Captain Marvel 2 takes place like a little after the first one.
No, from what I know, it takes place after Endgame and everything.
Oh, okay. So I thought the second one was like taking place after, like it was going to take place in the like 90s or whatever.
No, odds are in Captain Marvel 2, she's going to have some interaction with Nick Fury up in space, and Monica's going to be there too. That's probably where next time we're going to see Monica is up there. I don't know what the plot's going to be, but I know that Nick Fury's probably going to be in it. Monica's probably going to be in it.
Oh, they're definitely doing like Secret Invasion for their next storyline.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I can't wait for that.
Because that guy fucking Jimmy Woo called, fuck, I already forgot his name. What was his name again?
Bruh, you're asking the wrong person.
Come on.
Other than that, What else happened in the finale? The kids we got to see their powers, which is cool. The kids actually got to do stuff.
Wiccan, and Speed. Kind of disappointed we didn't get like a Quicksilver type esque scene. You know, make kind of cool.
Like you're talking about from like the X-Men movies with Quicksilver, because those scenes take months to shoot, and they did not have time for it.
I don't give a fuck.
But
figure it out.
The other thing that happened is well, you know, Agatha loses. She becomes like
Agatha.
Yeah, she becomes Agatha again, really. Or Agnes, sorry. She becomes Agnes again. Wanda's just you can stay here and get to the personality of the nosy neighbor, which you know she chose and stuff like that. So Agatha gets her own personality, so that's cool.
You imagine like living there and like Agnes is there. They're like, God damn it, I'd rather be under the fucking spell again than deal with this shit. Agnes, please go away.
I liked Agnes's character. I thought it was, you know, a funny sitcom.
Like, can you imagine just like living in that town now, like after everything happened, and you just have Agnes coming around, just like bursting into your house? It's like, Agnes, please, for the love of God, get the fuck out.
And then Wanda leaves, and this is something that I really I noticed it, made me a little like, I was kind of like, huh? You know what I mean? She just leaves. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, everyone. Bye. And then Monica's like, oh, if, you know, I lost my mom, I would have done the same thing. First off, no, you wouldn't. You would not torture an entire town of people because you lost your mom. Because you're better than that. You would probably be like, oh, man, that sucks. Anyways, I'm going to keep working and, you know, try to get better and remember her fondly. And Wanda gets let off so fucking easy for torturing an entire town of people for, like, weeks and, like, a month or weeks or whatever. Like, she literally just...
fucking Hayward. Just let Wanda go.
It's like, you're not the hero, Wanda. If you rescue the hostages you kept, that does not make you the good guy. So I think she got off way too fucking easy for all the shit she did. And I was kind of hoping that like she would at least like talk to like apologize to the villagers, to the townsfolk, but she's not. She's like she says sorry to Monica. She's like, yeah, sorry I did this. She's not the one you need to be apologizing to, first off. And then they just let her go. And the cops are like, oh, Hayward, you're so corrupt, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you just let the actual, like, terrorist that just held an entire, like, town under, like, as magical hostages just go. So to me, that made no fucking sense. And I was kind of like, nah. I think that's just bad.
To be fair, could they stop Wanda if they tried?
But they could have at least said, hey, this is wrong. And, like, Monica's, like, promoting that behavior, like, yeah, I would have done the same thing. No, do not make this out like it's a good thing or like that it's okay. This is not okay. You can't do this to people, Wanda. You can't.
She'll go do it again inside. I did like how she finally got what she wanted. I don't know if you know this, but Elizabeth Olsen hates her costumes because they show way too much cleavage. But her Scarlet Witch costume has no cleavage, so, you know, I'm happy for it.
Her costume looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It is really good.
It looks like the Magneto costume.
It looks really good. Really good. Do you have any more thoughts about the finale before we go into the post-credit scene?
I'm still fucking disappointed it was a goddamn boner joke. I can't fucking...
So, post-credit scene, we already talked about the one for Monica where the Skrull's like, oh yeah, he needs you up there, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go up there. But the other one is you see kind of Wanda sitting on a porch at like a log cabin, probably in Alaska or Nebraska or some Midwest place.
I don't think she was talking about Nick Fury. I think she was talking about Talos.
I think she was talking about Nick Fury, but we'll see. So she's sitting on her porch, and you know she goes back to her cabin, and you can see Wanda in her like actual costume messing around with the Darkhold and a bunch of chaos magic and stuff like that, and you hear like "Mom, help" from her kids, and then like cut to black. So what I'm thinking is Wanda is gonna go look for the soul of her children and end up ripping open a bunch of shit in the multiverse, and then Doctor Strange comes in and is like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Stop this. You're messing up the multiverse. And then Wanda's gonna be like, oh, I need my kids. And Doctor Strange's like, if you're really gonna do this, I guess I'll help you. And then, you know, they go get her kids, probably defeat Nightmare and stuff like that. But I think her going to get her kids is gonna be the catalyst that kicks off Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Bro, she just doesn't fucking learn anything.
She really doesn't. She's like, yeah, I'll keep a town hostage
look
and
at
open
this.
up the multiverse to go grab my children. It's like,
Yeah, look at this. All right, so she basically enslaves an entire town to bring back her husband. You know, she whatever saves him, whatever. Then instead of being like, man, I really fucked up there, she instead goes to now open a multiverse, causing so much other problems to get her children, who were technically not even real people. Like, was she gonna show up to a multiverse and they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you?" They're gonna be like, "You're not my mom." She's like, "Yes, you are. Mind control." Like she learned, is she come on, Marvel. I love Scarlet Witch, but like, Jesus Christ, teach her a fucking sin. Like, give her have oh, she rescues her kids, but oh no, they're fucking bad, they're evil, they're possessed, whatever. I don't give her a consequence. Oh yeah, she forever lost Vision, but technically the Vision's still alive. He just doesn't have his emotions.
I think
so. Come on.
I think what they'll probably do is she'll rescue her kids, and then they're going to be like actual characters that stick around, because that's a good way to introduce a bunch of other stuff. But like, hopefully through her journey through the Multiverse of Madness, some of Doctor Strange's wisdom rubs off on her.
Yeah,
where he's kind of like, well, I have
learned something, because she obviously hasn't learned anything.
Where he's kind of like, hey, I too control, immense magical power, but you don't see me fucking everything up, do you? Kind of like rub off some of that wisdom of like how to use her power in a way that doesn't keep messing stuff up. So I think she'll probably go through a bunch of character development in Multiverse of Madness. Same with Doctor Strange. They'll probably both grow a lot, which is one of the reasons I'm excited. They will, hopefully.
If they don't, that's gonna be so disappointing.
All right. So does that wrap up our thoughts on WandaVision?
I guess another thing that I honestly thought like Jimmy Woo or Darcy would have some like play in the middle, but Darcy. I mean, obviously I realized they cut Darcy scenes, but Jimmy Woo didn't even have anything either. They just they didn't even have him reunite. They didn't even have the trio, the squad. They didn't have them link up again.
Yeah, and that kind of sucks. And I think a lot of that is just due to the pandemic and
I'm sure it's all like that. But I like their trio, and I would watch a TV show.
I want to watch the Hex Files. We need it.
Oh, please, for the love of God, don't call it the Hex Files.
The Hex Files, no, it's the Hex Files. But
I feel like that's some sort of fucking lawsuit in there.
It does. It sucks that couldn't happen, but I'm fine with what we got. You know what I mean? It would have been a cute team, but overall, it's not, not too entirely important.
Falcon Winter Soldier.
Oh, well, first, welcome back. It was crazy when John Krasinski showed up, wasn't it? Anyways, yeah, our WandaVision spoilers are over, and now we get to talk about the future, i.e., the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and our thoughts on that, and what we kind of hope is going to come out of that.
Well, let me start off by saying I did read last night there is a very unlikely chance there will be a season 2. So right off the bat, I'm guessing it's going to wrap up fairly nicely, but leave it kind of open. But, if they were to return, they could.
I mean, I'd be okay with that, kind of like a buddy cop show with Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think that'd be fucking awesome. That's part of the reason why I'm excited, is because
I don't think they'll kill Baron Zemo.
They won't, but I think that's one of the reasons why I'm probably the most excited for this show right now, is because the dynamic that Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie have together is fucking incredible. Their chemistry is so good, which I think is going to make this show fucking
I'll
amazing.
be back.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to keep talking about it. That's why I'm personally excited about the show, is because their chemistry is going to be amazing. And I feel like this will be one of the Marvel movies where the jokes land most, if not all, of the time, because they work so well together that it's hard for the jokes not to land when you have chemistry that good. I'm also excited to see how the Falcon handles the responsibility of being like Captain America. I know he's not Captain America, but like of being like that new symbol that Captain America was. You're good. And then for the Winter Soldier, I feel like he hasn't had any character development since fucking Civil War. So I'm excited to see where they take him in general. It should be pretty interesting to see. And then for the villains, we have what's it called, the Broken Flag or some shit like that.
Huh?
I'll look it up real quick. We have Baron Zemo.
No.
We know he's coming back.
I
And
don't know what you're talking about.
I know. Give me a second. They're bringing Baron Zemo back, and that his costume. They've showed images of his costume, and it looks so good. I am so excited for it. It looks comic book accurate, and I'm excited for Baron Zemo to actually do something.
I'm guessing the explanation they'll probably use is like the purple mask is supposed to look like Thanos. So it's like he's teasing the Avengers, like messing with them. Like, hey, look at me, I look like Thanos. Guess what? He killed your people.
I mean, that would be a good explanation. Or they might not even touch on it. So, sometimes a hat is just a hat. Sharon Carter's coming back, isn't she?
Yeah. I guess also for Baron Zemo, they'll probably explain him escaping. Probably has something to do with the snap.
I think he'll probably be snapped and they just bring him back.
I think either way, that's how they'll explain it.
Yeah, I think that makes the
Sharon
flag
Carter's back.
There.
Looks like Winter Soldier is getting a new arm, but it looks human.
That'd be nice. I'm sure Sebastian
They
Stan is tired of
accidentally
putting
messed
makeup
up.
on.
Unless they accidentally messed up. Because there's one shot in like the poster, it looks like he has two like human hands. Could be like an accident, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But then we have the Flag Smashers, which I believe in the comics is just a singular person, but in this show they're going to be a group. I don't know too much about it, so I'm excited to learn about them.
Yeah.
But overall, I think the show is going to be more of like the normal Marvel stuff. Like lots of action, quips left and right. I mean, we are going to probably get a good story because in general, the Marvel writing is just really, really good. But this can be more of what like MCU audiences are used to.
The villains.
So I think it will be good. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for more Marvel content to watch. So I think that'll be nice. What are your thoughts on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Well, Cap is gonna confirm to die. He's definitely gonna die. I'm calling it right now. He's definitely gonna die.
You said he's confirmed to die. From who or what?
Well, no. I mean, like, I'm just saying that. Like, he's definitely like he's gonna die like the beginning or something.
Gotcha.
I think Falcon might actually try and give the shield to Bucky, and then by the end realize I'm the one destined for this, or someone.
It'll probably be Winter Soldier be like, no, you keep it. You earned it. And he'll be like,
Yeah,
you're right, I did earn it.
We might see like a Sharon Carter Bucky relationship type thing. Because I mean, every character needs a love interest.
I don't. Sharon Carter, I don't think is that kind of woman. I think.
Well, I'm just saying, it always feels like they're always trying to push like a love interest for every character.
I mean, yeah, in the past. I mean, look at the fucking Bruce Banner, Black Widow thing. That didn't turn out well.
Man, that would have been a W for every nerd.
That would have been a W for every nerd, but it wasn't meant to be. I think this is going to be more focused toward action, stuff like that. I mean, the characters are going to go through arcs, but I think the main focus is going to be the relationship between, Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan.
I mean, from what I've seen of them talking, it literally looks like they just let them go on set and just fucking say whatever.
I mean, it worked great for Thor Ragnarok, so.
I hate that movie. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion, everyone. I fucking hate Thor Ragnarok.
I don't hate it. I just don't like Thor's characterization in it.
Yeah, come at me. Come to my channel. Fucking attack me. I dare you.
All right, that's a threat.
Yeah. Come on. What are you gonna do? Attack me? Because I don't like Thor? Ooh, boo-hoo. Bitch.
Are you done with your thoughts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I mean, Baron Zemo, I'm guessing when he comes back, it either has to do with the snap, Mask, Thanos, Captain America, dead. Bucky gets shield for a bit, then give to Falcon saying, "You the man for job." Um, oh, James Rhodey can 100% confirmed to appear in it, but judging by the trailers, it's like a small little part, maybe one episode. My guess could possibly hint at Armor Wars, but probably just like I don't know, more on like because I mean, ever since like you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe they're just because it seems like they're definitely trying to include um, War Machine a lot in this new phase. Because he's getting his own show. He's gonna be like, I guess the mentor-y character for Ironheart, and he is confirmed to be in this. I think it's gonna be a very very small part because he's not even in any of the trailers, unless I missed it. But
It'll probably just be a short cameo appearance.
yeah, could be at Cap's funeral.
Yeah. He'll make an appearance, but he's not going to be focused on it.
I'd say it's probably either the beginning or end. 6 episodes. I think they said 40 to 60 minutes each. So
Right.
probably be 60 first and last, and then the rest are 40.
I'm okay with that. I can live with that. And then, yeah, is that it?
Judging, Sharon Carter will probably get kidnapped at some point. Guessing. Even though she's not the damsel in distress, it's just, stereotypical superhero, like female lead gets captured. Kind of like even fucking Black Widow got captured. Like, come on. You expect me to believe that? But yeah, maybe she'll get captured at some point, I'm guessing. But yeah, I don't really got anything else. I think it'll be good, funny, suspenseful. I feel like there might be stakes. Plus, I'm really excited to see like Falcon in action because I really like seeing him in action in the other movies, especially Civil War. That was pretty dope when he like took out those 2 guys with that kick. That was dope as fuck. Anthony Mackin, let's have children.
Whoa.
I mean, no homo. Socks are on.
Fair enough. I mean, he is a good-looking guy.
No, but like Elizabeth Olsen, like if you want to have my hand in marriage, I'm 100% down.
I think so does everybody else. Everybody's saying the same exact thing.
I liked her, but for everyone, and so go fuck your guy. Sells.
Also, you're cutting out real bad.
Whatever. I liked her before.
Man, next up is the Tom and Jerry Justice League scandal.
I can't believe you didn't hear about this. This is hilarious. Hold on. Let me look at what day this happened. I'm gonna set the scene. All right. So while I'm looking at the release date, so if you guys don't know, a lot of movies this year will be coming out in theaters, but mostly a lot of them will be on HBO Max. The day was, I think it was Tuesday or Sunday. I don't know. It's one of those days. I think it was Monday. The day was Monday, March 8th. HBO decides to put Tom and Jerry on their streaming service. So kids and families rejoiced. Tom and Jerry is finally on HBO Max. They sat down as a family to watch, only to come to find out it was not Tom and Jerry. It was Justice League, the Snyder Cut, under Tom Jerry's name. So for a solid 2 hours, the Zack Snyder Justice League was on HBO Max under the name Tom and Jerry. So families went to go with their little kids to watch Tom and Jerry, the movie. And they got Justice League.
Fair enough. I mean,
kind of
That's
funny.
an interesting blowout or glitch or whatever happened with HBO Max. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is.
Hold on, I'll be back. My little brother just came into my room. Just keep talking.
No, I know you're good. Um, that's interesting. It sucks. I don't have HBO Max yet. I'm waiting for the Snyder Cut to come out, and then one, one more thing. Oh, duh, fucking the Mortal Kombat movie. That's what I'm waiting for. Once those both are out, then I'll probably pick up HBO Max and actually watch it. But yeah, that's very interesting. 2 hours though. Isn't the movie supposed to be 4 hours long? So it's gonna that's not even half the movie, even if you like
But
started watching it.
they did see, there was, people were posting a clip. CGI ain't looking hot at all. The CGI is not looking hot.
I mean, it's not out yet, so they should still be applying touches
I
here
don't
and
know,
there.
man. It comes out next week.
Oh, never mind. No, that shit's fucked then.
It, I was like, it could be good. It's not gonna be good, bro. I don't even think 4 hours can save
It
this
might
movie.
not be good, but it will be better than the last one. So
That's literally not fucking hard.
I know, but it will still be better. I'm I'm not really excited for the Snyder Cut. I will watch it though. I'm not expecting some.
Under live action though.
I'm not expecting some grand fucking plan or anything like that. I feel like this is going a little off topic, but I feel like with the way Zack Snyder likes to make movies, I don't know why they didn't just have him make an Injustice movie.
Yeah.
Like that would have like again like a Snyder directed Injustice movie would be fucking awesome.
I also just like, I know no matter what, this will not make me like Ezra Miller's Flash.
Nothing will.
So, and it sucks, I think their Cyborg has a bigger part in this. It's like, dude, so you're telling me Cyborg has a bigger part in this, and this guy's never coming back to be Cyborg? Like, that sucks. I thought he was a good Cyborg.
Same.
I mean, like, he has very reasonable stuff of why he's not coming back, but still sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was
Speaking-
pretty fun.
It is funny. That's great. People got a little sneak peek. Well, some people got a little sneak peek. But speaking of HBO Max, Mortal Kombat, the movie. I will let you go first because whenever I start talking about it, I will be talking for a hot minute. So
I am very excited, especially they just now confirmed that it will be rated R.
that's been confirmed for a while. Like
just-
before the first like images were shown of it, like the first details that leaked were that it was getting shot somewhere in Australia or New Zealand. Australia. It was getting shot in Australia, and it was gonna be rated R.
Yeah, but like, I mean, so is the Venom movie.
Venom movie is
That was supposed to be rated R, and then last minute got changed. But they have confirmed even now, a month before it comes out. I don't care what you say. I'm glad that it's not. I like they're not doing the original source material. Like, they're doing something new.
I'm not mad
Like-
that they're not doing the original source material. I don't care about that. Here, nope, you talk because I'm gonna go on a tangent. So
Well, Sub-Zero obviously looks dope as fuck. I love how every actor has some sort of fight training. Like, they're all either martial artists, MMA, whatever. Hopefully this will change, but the CGI on Jax is looking a little rough. But I'm sure that'll probably change. I don't really have any complaints. I mean, they all have cool looking suits. The fight scenes look dope. It looks like there's about to be some gore fatalities. I mean, it looks dope as fuck. Sub-Zero, when I watched that, it was beautiful seeing Sub-Zero kick ass like that. Especially when Jack shot the gun at him, and he froze it. That was dope as fuck. And then when he killed that guy and used his blood and turned it into a dagger, that was dope as fuck. Melina's in it, and I can already tell that I'm gonna be very creeped out by her because I always thought she was ooh, It's weird looking. But like now that she's in it, it's just gonna be weird seeing like creepy seeing her like big ass like teeth and shit live action. That's gonna be like very weird and freaky, but like it's cool that she's in it. I mean, like I'm not complaining that she's in it. It's just like, damn, I always thought she was creepy, and like live action's gonna look creepy as fuck. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I'm not gonna go in there like this is gonna be so good. Like I'm sure the plot's not gonna be like, I think the plot's gonna be but like the fight scenes are definitely gonna be really dope. So I don't really care how the movie is plot wise. It's just it's gonna look cool as fuck. So I care less.
Fair enough.
And new guy. If you guys don't know, instead of Liu Kang being the main character, they got this guy. I think his name's like Kyle or something. What the fuck's his name? Hold on.
It's Cole.
Cole, yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, his name's Cole Young. He's gonna be Earth Young or Earth World's protector. But see, here's the thing. He may be the main focus, but at the end, it's gonna be Liu Kang. Like it's gonna be a twist. So like the whole movie, you're thinking like, oh, it's gonna be Cole Young, and then he's gonna die. Like you're just not even gonna see it. Like they're gonna stand there, he's gonna be ready, and then like fucking Melina or someone just kills him right then and there. Maybe Kano, because I mean in this Kano's good at the moment. So maybe he kills him. You don't even see it coming. Like Kano just straight up fucking murders him, and then you're like, oh god, what? I thought he was the main character. What is this? In steps my man, Liu Kang, and he protects Earthworld or whatever, and wins and becomes the good guy. I don't think they'll set up for a sequel at all. Video game movies are either they're do really well or really bad. There's no in between. It's either really good or really bad. I mean, they may be like okay movies, but like doing well and bad, it's either or. No movie does okay in theaters. Like video game movies either do really bad, like the Assassin's Creed movie, which I don't know if you've seen that. This is a little off topic, but Jesus fucking Christ, that movie is awful. Or they'll do really good, like the fucking Sonic movie. I heard a lot of people like that. I'm still not gonna see it because I don't really care about Sonic that much. But I think this might do not great. I think critics will hate it, but fans might like it. That's my thoughts. All right, guys. Before I let him speak, get ready to hear him fucking rant about how Cole is not going to be a good protagonist or whatever.
That's not the entire thing of what my problem with him is.
Don't, you better not fucking change what we talked about.
I'm not.
Go into your little bitch rant. All right, I'll let you take the floor. So go ahead.
Let me start off with saying, I think this movie is going to be very, very good. I'm insanely hyped for it. You can definitely tell that this time around, they are sticking closer with maybe not exactly the plot, but what like the essence of Mortal Kombat is. We here for martial arts, people beating the shit out of each other, and fucking fatalities. And it looks like that is what it's going to bring. And I think everything in this movie looks really good. The CGI is incredible. The only ones I don't like is Goro looks rough right now. Goro is very rough looking and does not look good. The arms on Jax are all right. It could be better, of course, but they're not great. But Goro looks bad, and hopefully he'll get it worked out. And as far as the plot goes, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat nerd, and I know way too much lore about Mortal Kombat than I should, and I don't care if they change things around, because I don't want a one-for-one adaptation of the games, because I've already seen that before. Would it be cool? Would I like it? Yes. Do I want it? No. I want the director and the writers, to have free will and explore and do stuff that they want to do. And I'm going to talk about the good stuff first. The fight scenes look fucking incredible. There's a nice amount of gore, like whenever Scorpion throws his fucking kunai into that guy's head and the back pops out. It's fucking awesome. When Sub-Zero freezes the shotgun pellets as they're coming out and they kind of branch off, that looks amazing. When fucking Sub-Zero cuts up Scorpion, freezes the blood midair, stabs into it stabs it into him, creates an ice wall, and then flips him over into it. I fucking came my pants. It was very violent. I was at work. There was a mess everywhere. But it looks so good. But like the two issues I have with it, because for one, I think it will do all right. It's not going to do bad. It's not going to do good. I think it's going to do all right. They're probably not going to set it up for a sequel because we all know how second Mortal Kombat movie went, and I don't think they want to do that again. But my two problems with it are, well, one's a big problem. The other one is a small problem. The small problem is I think the Scorpion's Get Over Here was way too soft. That shit needs to be violent. If they just use the original sound effect, I'd be happy with it. But like, you can tell like they recorded it with like the actor had his mask on because instead of like sound like "Get over here," it's "Get over here."
I still think, like, alright, like, I honestly think they're not gonna show it. Like, I know you're like, well, what did they show in the trailer? I think they're gonna save it. And I at least hope at some point, like...
They did say "Get over here" in the trailer. It just sucked.
At some point, I hope we hear, like, the original, like... Mortal Kombat,
They do own the rights to it now, so they could do that. They bought the rights for that song back when Mortal Kombat
I don't care if
came
it's
out.
I don't care if it's the end credits or, like, you know, like you just hear it on the radio. Like, I want to hear it. I just want to hear it.
It's iconic. They're going to do it. Oh, for casting. I forgot to talk about casting. For casting, everybody looks good. The only thing that's kind of throwing me off is Raiden. He's a little odd. He's like a short little Asian guy, and I mean, that's fine. It's just like whenever I think of Raiden, I think of someone like a little bit older and taller, not big enough to be a presence, but like big enough to be like there's someone there. Raiden's just too tiny. But everybody else, the casting looks good. What?
Well, the guy. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Let me do my math.
What?
The guy. Let's see. 27. I mean, the guy's 47, so
he looks. It's not really his age. It's more of like how tiny he is. Maybe it's just that's the shots they were using. The cinematography is really fucking awesome too. By the way, the cinematography for the trailer, really good.
Yeah,
but the casting was good. My biggest issue is with the new character they're introducing, Cole. And
I'm ready for this.
I don't hate him, but it's like I just don't want them to spend too much time on him. When I'm going to see a Mortal Kombat movie, I want to see the characters I know and love. If they change story details around, like how, Sub-Zero was the one that, cut off Jax's arms, I'm okay with that because I know that Ermac is not going to be in that movie and he wouldn't be important to the plot of this movie, so there's no use in throwing Ermac in for 10 seconds so Jax can get his arms and then dip out. So I'm okay with that change. I'm okay with story changes as long as like the essence of the character is still there. But introducing a new character, that is where we have a problem. I do not want like a major part of this movie focusing on a character that I don't know, B, don't give a fuck about. I'm here to see the characters I know and love. Now, if you want to do like a spin-off movie or spin-off show exploring like maybe the more like less explored parts of the Mortal Kombat lore, like going through the various realms and stuff like that, sure, have new characters, focus on them. But like I'm here to see the characters I know and love. Cole could be a great character. I could actually really, really like him. I don't know yet, so I'm kind of reserving judgment. But I just don't want them to focus on, him way more than, like, I don't want him to have more screen time than any major character. If he has more screen time than Scorpion, gonna be a little upset. If he has more screen time than, like, Liu Kang or someone like that, gonna be more upset. I don't, because the reason why he's here is to introduce the audience to the world of Mortal Kombat. He's like the fish out of water trope. You know what I mean? Like, this is this character going through all this stuff. Look at all this stuff is like he's experiencing, and that can be the way, like, through that character is how the audience is going to be introduced to, like, the concept of the Mortal Kombat tournament, to all these characters and stuff like that. And I want it to stay that way. I don't want him to take center stage and upstage anybody else. I want him just to be, like, kind of the viewport into the Mortal Kombat world for people that, don't know it as well. I just don't want them to focus on him way too much. I really don't want him to be the champion of Earthrealm, because that is an integral part of Liu Kang's character. He's the champion, he's the chosen one, whatever. That is a very, very important part of his character. So I don't mind if Cole participates in the tournament. I don't mind if he beats a bunch of people. If he beats someone, sure, you know what, go for it. I just don't want him to be the victor, because then at that point, I think you're messing too much with the main plot and too much with Liu Kang's character. Because if you look at Liu Kang's character, really the only thing he's got going for him is he's the champion of Earthrealm. That's it. Like, he's just like monk guy that punches and does bicycle kicks and stuff. And his whole existence is he is the champion of Earthrealm. If you take that away from him, Liu Kang isn't shit. So I really don't want Cole to win, but if he's there and he participates, sure. The actor that plays him, forgot his name, but I've seen him in other stuff, and I really, really like his acting and like his action scenes and stuff like that. Like he's good. I just don't want them focusing too much on that character. But that's my one major like worry. It's not really a problem. It's more of a worry. Is I don't want like half the movie to be on him and then the other half with characters we know and like. But other than that, I think this looks really, really, really good, and I'm very excited to see it. And I will be taking the day off to watch it, maybe depending on when it comes out. But
April 16th.
I can take that off. But it looks good. I'm excited. I'm hyped.
One thing I'm so glad they're doing is Jax loses his arms in this movie. Because I swear to God, if they were like, maybe making a sequel in this entire movie, they just had him have close calls with his arms. God, that would have been so fucking annoying. So I'm so glad they're just, taking his arms right off the bat. Because if they just like the entire movie, like, it's Jax, and then like, whoa, a blade missed his shoulder, fucking just like some stupid. Just like, you know what I'm talking about, like the stupid like movie thing, like,
yeah,
oh, you like, know he's gonna lose it,
but when?
It's gonna be like, yeah, that's what I'm so glad they're not doing that.
I think this movie is gonna be
the
best Mortal Kombat movie.
I swear to God, if like Cole Young, like they do a really dumb twist and he becomes Shao Kahn, I swear to God, I'd be so pissed.
I mean, if that happens, I will make a full video by myself talking about how fucking stupid that shit is.
Like he wins or whatever. Say like he becomes Earthrealm's protector.
I don't want that to happen. But if
and then like all of a sudden he picks up a helmet and then he becomes Shao Kahn. Oh my God, that would be stupid as fuck.
He'll probably lose to someone, and then they'll just spare him, and then he'll be out of the tournament and just there to like cheer on the rest of Earthrealm.
Can you imagine if I just called that? Like, can you imagine, like, in the movie he becomes Shao Kahn?
That's once again. That will not happen because I think that even they know. I know. If they did something like that.
I'm just saying that'd be stupid as fuck. It's like. Did you ever see the live actions? The live action like G.I. Joe movies.
I saw the first one. Actually, no, I saw the first and second one.
Yeah, so like
first one was all right. First one was all right.
Yeah, the first one was okay.
The second one was fucking
we're not even talking about that one. But like they made in the first one, they made the guy at the end just Destro because the plot demanded it. So that's what I'm saying. It's like once they do some shit like that, like they just make him Shao Kahn because the plot demanded it.
They won't. I don't think he'll even be in this movie, to be honest with you. Like, we see a statue of him, yeah, but I don't think he'll be in this movie.
I think we'll get a hint at him. Like, we'll get a hint. Hammer. We'll see something.
I mean, there's a statue of him, so he might be in it, but I don't think he's going to play a main role.
I feel like we'll get a hint at him, because, I mean, fucking Melina's in it.
It's probably the first... Probably the main villain in this movie is going to be Shang Tsung.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely going to be the main. I feel like we might get some hint at Shao Kahn.
Yeah, we will. We see a statue of him, so we know he exists in this movie universe.
If this does do critically well, and they're like, well, and it justifies a sequel, he'll definitely be the main villain in the second one.
Yeah, which, you know what? I'm okay with that. But yeah, like,
so they'll probably hint at him. They're definitely going to end this, like, decent enough, but, like, hint, same with Falcon Winter Soldier. Like, there's no plans at the moment of making another one. But, if it does well enough where they can justify it to the studio, then, I mean, obviously Falcon Winter Soldier is going to do good. It's a fucking Marvel project. But, like, Mortal Kombat, video games, like I said, they either do really well or really bad. They don't do okay. Like, they either lose some of their budget or make a lot of their budget back. So, depending on how this movie goes, we probably might see a sequel. If it does really good, we will. Because, I mean, what studio's making it again? Do you know?
I thought it was New Line Cinema, but I could be wrong. No, that's for the original ones. I'm looking it up, too.
Studio. Let's see.
Looking it up. Well, I found the director. Cool, I don't care.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, it comes out April 16th. That's nice. Who's it being made by, though?
Warner Brothers, right?
I mean, Warner Brothers owns, distributed by Warner Brothers, yeah. Oh, production companies, New Line Cinemas, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, they'll definitely make another one if it does really well. If it does really well, they'll 100%. I mean, dude, look, they're the same studio that made, or that, had involvement with Lord of the Rings, fucking Rush Hour.
I think what they'll do is they'll wrap up the movie in a satisfying way, but still leave it open.
That's what I'm
plus,
saying.
like, the plot of, like, Mortal Kombat 2 is, like, there's another tournament, like, Shao Kahn, goes to the Elder Gods and is like, hey, how about we do another tournament back-to-back? If they win, I'll never invade you. This will be the last Mortal Kombat. But if I win, I get to invade Earthrealm. Which, of course...
That's what I'm saying. I'll at him. Because, I mean, they want to introduce him because they got, I'm guessing Melina, Shao, Shang Tsung, Goro, and fucking Sub-Zero as the villains or whatever.
But, like, they'll wrap up this movie, and then if they do make a second one, just the introduction of the second movie is going to be Shao Kahn trying to get a second tournament. So I think the ending of this will be all right.
We could see, like, a post-credit scene of, like, someone grabbing Shao Kahn's, like, helmet or fucking hammer.
Yeah. Like, I think I'm hyped for this movie. I'm excited.
Just like a little tease, like a little fan service.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be, like, an actual tease for the movie. I think we'll at least get a post-credit scene of fan service.
I expect a lot of fan service in this entire movie.
Well, I just mean an extra mile, like that, that wasn't integral to the plot. Like, it will just, like, maybe we'll see a fucking character or something.
I got you.
Like, maybe Kano will meet with fucking, shit. No, Cabal will meet with, because Cabal's in it.
Is he?
What the? Striker. Maybe he'll meet with Striker. I don't know. Yeah, Cabal's in it. Which I wonder if they're gonna do, like, his, he was a good guy and then turned bad. Same with Kano. Like, he's a cop or whatever. I guess we'll see. I think it's gonna be good. I think critically it's probably gonna do bad. But fan-wise, it's probably gonna do good.
Oh, apparently they released a new poster that has Cabal on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I did not see this. Oh shit, His costume looks fucking good. Hold on. Yeah. That costume looks fucking nice.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean,
see, what worries me about this movie poster is Liu Kang's not on it. In the spot where Liu Kang should be, there's fucking Cole Young.
I don't know, man.
I don't mind a new character. What I mind is them making a new character the forefront of it. No one is here to see Cole Young. We're here to see Scorpion, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung. Nobody's like, oh, Cole Young, can't wait to go watch him for 2 hours. Like, no. We're not here for you. If you want to be here, that's all right. But we not coming for you.
Well, I just hope, like, if, say, like, they do make a sequel or whatever, it's like...
I hope they kill him off like John Connor at the beginning of Dark Fate.
No. I don't, like, if they're going to introduce him, making the main character, whatever. But just, like, if you're going to make a sequel, for the love of God, don't fucking, John Connor him or fucking Duke him. Like, from G.I. Like, obviously, I realized, the only reason why they killed Duke off is someone Channing Tatum and shit. But, like,
we'll just have to see how this movie goes. I have high hopes, but, if anything, no matter how the plot turns out, the fight scenes are going to be amazing. And that's what most of us are coming for, so...
I definitely 100% think it's probably going to do critically bad.
I mean, it's a video game movie that's about people beating each other up in blood and gore. I don't think, all the reviews can be like, oh, it's not too deep, it's just people hitting each other, there's no themes. And it's like, well, Mortal Kombat is a game about people hitting each other. So they did a good job. But we have time for one more topic. What do you want to talk about?
Alright, Borderlands maybe. I can't.
All I know is the cast that you've sent me. I don't know anything else about the plot of it.
Well, they haven't released it because I don't think the movie's just like casting now. I don't even think it's like even in filming.
Are you sure that these castings are even real?
Yes, they're 100% confirmed by like the studio and everything.
Alrighty.
And they actually just added 2 more to it, which I'm sending you right now. That being Tina Tina and Krieg. And it looks like they're finally actually trying to cast right. Alright, I'll start.
Jack Black as Claptrap is going to be good.
What the fuck? No. Alright,
Yes, it
hold
will
on.
be. Who else could play Claptrap?
The fucking voice actor. They're gonna CGI him. Why don't they
You
just
mean
get
the one
voice
they
actor?
fired? Because Jack Black, no one's going to come for him. He's more of like a draw. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at this high list act. Well, Jack Black's not high list, but like, people, they want names that people are going to recognize. No one is going to recognize the voice actor for Claptrap, but people are going to recognize Jack Black.
Well, why didn't they get the voice actor?
Because no one's going to recognize him. When you make a movie, you want to have big names to draw more general audiences in, not just the audience you're trying to target. And no one's going to know that voice actor's name. But if people see Jack Black's in it, more people might be inclined to go see it. Because like, oh, I like Jack Black.
They have fucking Kevin Hart, dude.
And people like Kevin Hart. As much as he's not that funny anymore, people like Kevin Hart, though. More people like him.
Like, I get what you're saying, but like, they have so much other characters to fill that, and they can just cast this one obscure character.
My thing is like,
He's
he's too short. He's too short to be Roland. Kevin Hart.
He's not even fucking like buff. Like, why didn't they get like Terry Crews or the fucking Rock? If
Terry Crews. Terry Crews is Roland. Hell yeah, nah, that's the one.
Why didn't they like get those people?
I will say on here,
obviously,
I do like Jamie Lee Curtis being Tannis.
Yeah,
That's good casting.
And the guy they got for Krieg, like he's a big fucking buff dude, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be wearing a mask most of the time anyway, so.
Yeah, but like he physically fits the part. He was the bad guy in fucking Creed 2.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, he'll be good. So I like the Claptrap. I like the Krieg. I like the Tannis. I don't know, like.
I feel like Tiny Tina.
I don't know who that is.
Fuck, what was she in? Fuck. Oh my god, I had to look it up. She was in something that I've seen before.
I don't like who they casted for Lilith though.
Hold on, let me pull up the casting.
Like, unless they plan on making this a comedy and not an action.
No, it's definitely gonna be a comedy.
I know, but it's like Kate Blanchett's too old to be doing like action stuff, in my opinion.
Okay. The girl that's playing Tiny Tina.
Oh, she played Hell.
She's played young Gamora. I know. Oh, and it was the fucking Disney show.
To be fair, most of these actors are just gonna be yelling stuff.
I mean, she looks the part. Like, I see it.
What? Who? Tiny Tina? I see Ariana Greenblatt. Yeah, I can see it.
Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, like, she's a good actress.
Jamie Lee Curtis probably the most spot on casting on here.
She's the only one that's gonna like carry. No, I think Krieg is. Like, if you look up Krieg and then like look at this dude, like it matches.
And I do like Jack Black as Claptrap.
Like, I mean, this dude's buff as fuck. He's tall. Like, he fits it.
I mean, he does the look, but like, I'm more familiar with Jamie Lee Curtis's acting, and I know she can play that type of character.
Yeah.
And she does kind of look like Tannis too. So.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Kevin Hart, no.
Like, no, I don't like that at all.
I mean, they're definitely, that was like their only, like, you know, whatever, just Kevin Hart there. Like they threw it.
I know they're trying to do, like, it kind of like, it's going to have action in it, but it's going to be mainly like a comedy because, you know, like Borderlands is wacky and stuff. And I'm okay with that. But there are better actors that can play that kind of role and that are still funny. You know what I mean? Like,
I just don't want another adventure movie with Kevin Hart in it, just talking about how he's short and weak. Like, that's how it was in Jumanji, both movies. Like, oh, I'm small. Like, god damn it. I get it. You're tiny. For the love of God, shut the fuck. It's like if every Rock movie... Oh, wait, never mind. Every Rock movie, he's the big fucking buff guy, and they acknowledge it. It's like, dude, yeah, we get it. You're fucking tall and buff. But, like, come on. Act.
I don't think they'll do like the short jokes and stuff like that. They do. That's
Oh, no.
fucking
It's
low,
a Kevin
bro.
Hart movie. They do a short joke. It's fucking guaranteed. If they don't do a short joke, I'll pay you money. I don't know how much. I'll pay you money, but I'm calling it now. They'll do a short joke. They're not just gonna hard and not do a short joke.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because in the previous movies, the characters he's played have not been based off of anything, so you can lean more into the actor. But in this movie, they are basing it off of a character that is not fucking short.
Like,
Will they probably do a short joke? Yeah, but like, I hope they don't, because Roland is not a short guy. Roland is taller than Lilith, taller than like half these people. But like, my thing is like, if you want a funny black guy, why not get Terry Crews? Because he fits the part better, and Terry Crews
he's funny.
Terry Crews is fucking hilarious. I love Terry Crews.
Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm pretty sure Terry Crews would cost less to pay anyways.
It sucks that like Brooklyn Nine-Nine's ending, but
Yeah, it's a good show though. So, I mean, it had a good run. It's been on for a while, so.
who's the heavier set woman in Borderlands? What's her name?
You're talking about Ellie?
Yeah. It's like, dude, I'm calling it now. If they're going how they're casting,
It'd be Rebel Wilson.
that
I got you. I got you.
Melissa McCartney. I just like, I mean, why? Like, this is such a weird cast. Like, okay, hold on. Let me let me go over it again. I'm okay with Kate Blanchett. I like her. I know you don't care for her, but I like her.
I mean, off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything I've seen her in other than Hell and Marble. That's about it, though. So
well, yeah, I mean, I've heard she's difficult to work with, but I like her. I don't really care. I'm
Who's gonna
okay
play-
with it.
You know who they could cast The Rock as?
Hmm.
Brick
Yeah,
or Salvador,
But-
maybe.
I feel like he's filming too much other shit, so they probably couldn't get him. I bet he probably was a pick, but they were just like, fuck it, let's get Kevin Hart. Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, the girl Tiny Tina. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Jack Black, they could have got the voice actor. I don't care what you say. They could have just cast
I'm
it.
saying they could have because it's
Yeah.
going to be a CGI character. But like, if you're a movie producer and you're trying to make as much money off of your movie, are you going to hire a voice actor that is in the original product that you're emulating,
Jack
and
Black
no one knows, or are you going to get someone like, because Claptrap is not a hard character to play. Jack Black can be crazy and energetic just like Claptrap is.
Yeah, I know.
And he's
it's
going to
just-
draw a bigger crowd. So, like, I'm not, like, disagreeing with you. They could have easily gotten a voice actor, but at the same time, they're trying to get as many people to see this movie so they can make as much money, and it's just a smarter move to bring in an actor that people are going to know.
Look, as much as I love Jack Black, he hasn't been a big name since early 2000.
No, I love Jack Black.
I do too. I love.
I mean,
he's
he's big. I think he's bigger now. He's made better movies, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, like, they could have gotten him and just gave Jack Black another role. Like, I wanted to see Jack Black act again. I kind of sucked he stopped acting, majorly. I mean, he still has acted since. It's just, hasn't been too much shit. But I don't know, man. They could have just got the voice actor and had Jack Black be someone else. Who, I don't know. Kevin Hart as Roland is just like, all right, look, if you guys, you're probably wondering, like, why are we hating? Roland, if you guys don't know, is a big buff dude. And I don't know if you guys see.
He's not even a big buff dude. He's just an average sized, average person.
Well, that's
Like,
what
he's
I'm saying.
muscular. He's in shape, but he's not, like, he's not 4'5".
You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm just saying, like, compared to Kevin Hart is 5'4". It's just, I don't know. I'll give him a chance. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it too much. Like, I'll give Kevin Hart a chance. Maybe they won't do the short joke, but like, it's like Kevin Hart, so probably. But I don't know. I just wish they got Terry Crews instead. I like Terry Crews
My issue
better.
is with the Kevin Hart pick. My main issue is he does not have a lot of range. Roland is a stoic, more professional person. More about, getting the...
typecasted, so I mean,
He's more about getting the job done and doing things right, and he's a serious character for the most part. Kevin Hart has never played a serious role. Kevin Hart plays himself in every single movie.
Like
and
The Rock.
Roland is supposed to be like the leader of the party and the serious person.
Yeah,
I don't think Kevin Hart can do that role. I don't think he has the range. But he could surprise me. He could act really well in this. But also, it's a Borderlands movie, so I don't know.
Unpopular opinion 2. Rock not a good actor. Come at me, guys. I don't fucking care.
I don't think anyone is saying that Rock is a good actor. He plays himself in the movie.
Look, dude, hold on.
The Rock, Kevin Hart, and like half of Will Smith's movies are just the actor playing the actor.
If you go on Kevin Hart's, well, no, Will Smith has some range.
No, that's what I said. For half of his movies, he plays himself. The other half are really
if you go on Kevin Hart's IMDb page, his nickname is literally his trademark is short stature, and his nickname is apparently Chaka Droppa. All right, moving on. I don't know. I'll give him a chance. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it. I like the guy they got for Krieg. I think he physically fits it, but he's not gonna do much talking. So it's like,
if he can scream about meat cycles, we'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't acted in much. Like, the only thing. Okay, so there's only. God damn, this dude has acted in like hardly anything, and he's already got 3 big. Okay, so this dude started his acting career as Bogut. I don't know it's a short, so it's just some unheard of. But his first like big actual role is Creed 2, where he played Victor Drago, and you're like, whoa, that's fucking insane. And then his next role is fucking in Shang-Chi. He's in Shang-Chi, and he's playing Razor Fist. And then now he's in Borderlands. Like, that's 3 big movies pretty much in a row. And this guy hasn't even really acted before. Like, that's insane. Like, this guy's blowing plays. I mean, he literally hasn't been in anything. Like, Bogart, I never heard of it. It's a short, apparently, so it's probably just some, like, unheard of shit. But Creed 2, Shang-Chi, and Borderlands. And then he's also in something called Violent Action, but I haven't heard of this, so it's probably another. Well, actually, it's got some big names. Okay, so yeah, he's literally in 4 things with big name people, and he's never really even acted before. Like, that's insane. Like, that's a.
I mean, it's possible he's done stuff like.
And then.
It's possible he's done stuff in like different countries and stuff like that, and there's like a bigger star over in a different country, and he's just coming over now.
Well, I feel like normally they would show that on IMDb. Even if it's foreign.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's just my best guess. Or he could just be that talented and people like him. I don't know.
I'm not hating. I think that's impressive. Like, your first, like,
I bet he's happy.
Actual movies is, like, he's got fucking Creed 2 as his first. Shang-Chi is going to be a second. And then the third one's some called Violent Action. But it's actually got Chris Pine, Jillian Jacobs, Ben Foster. Like, it's got some decent names. Like, some big names. So I mean, like, that's fucking insane. And then I do hope it does well, because I mean, it looks like the girl that's playing Tiny Tina is trying to get like her like jump as an actress, like, even though she's still technically a child, but like trying to like move out of the child trope or whatever, like the Disney, because like that's like their real thing. It's like, if you're a Disney star, either continue on and just act in more kid shit, or you actually move on to bigger shit like Zendaya has, or you just get stuck doing Disney shit and just fade away. But it looks like she's trying to break away from that, so hopefully it works out for her, I guess.
I'm excited for the Borderlands movie just because I'm a big Borderlands fan, but like, we have 2 video game movies come out. We have Mortal Kombat and we have Borderlands.
Well, I think Borderlands will be next year.
I think well, we still have 2 on the horizon. Borderlands will probably make more money, but be worse. I think Mortal Kombat will be the better movie, but make less money.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously Borderlands is, like, we're not saying, like, you know, you're supposed to take this movie seriously. Like, it's Borderlands. It's gonna be a comedy, but like, it's like, okay.
I just like I want it to. My two requirements are I want it to be actually funny, and I don't want to cringe. That's it. If I can make it through the movie like that, if those two things are met, I will consider it a win.
Like, I want, like, I'm not saying they have to cast serious and the actors be serious. Like, it's fucking Borderlands. It's goofy as shit. But my problem is just, it's just like, dude, they can cast like semi-accurately, like where they at least kind of look like the part, but also, you know, make the movie goofy. Like, you don't need like actual comedy actors to make the movie funny. Like, I think non-comedy actors are normally the funnier ones. Like they're funny without even having to be. I just like, I don't know, man. I'll give it a chance. Like, I mean, for Lilith, they could have got like fucking, I don't even know.
I'm gonna watch it, but
They could have got Ruby Rose.
I don't like Ruby Rose. She's such a bad
I do.
actress in everything she's in. But
or fucking Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx would have been the fucking perfect role in. Actually,
Yeah, like, that dude's funny as fuck. Like, he's been in like kind of comedy shit, and he's funny. But
I'll go watch it. I'm a little bit excited, but my expectations are not high. That's where I'll leave it.
What the fuck is this?
My expectations aren't high. I'm kind of excited. I'll go see it. Maybe we'll do a podcast about it.
Okay.
But, anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up?
Oh, this is okay. So I was looking at like I was just trying to look at fan casting, see if there was any that I liked, and I found one, and like this one is good because it's like it's supposed to be like a very like diverse cast or whatever, and like it's good. Like that's fine. The only one on here that I see that I'm like, what the fuck were they thinking when they made this? Was they got Keegan-Michael Key as Handsome Jack, and I love Keegan-Michael Key, but I just like I couldn't see it. I just like, I don't know, man. Keegan-Michael Key is Handsome Jack. Like, I mean, like, he's funny and quippy or whatever, but just I don't see it.
No, Handsome Jack should be played by Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but they can't get him.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. But
I like this diverse casting. Like, you know, they like it's not just like diverse to be diverse. Like, it actually makes sense. Like, they're good actresses. Well, except Rihanna.
Anything before we wrap up?
I guess. Alright. I guess I'm gonna make predictions for everything that we talked about. Falcon Winter Soldier, good. Mortal Kombat, critically bad, but fan good. Borderlands, just fucking bad. Like, I think critically it might do okay, but like fan wise, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be rough for the studio. WandaVision, it was good. Wrapped up things nicely. I kind of wish, it wasn't the pandemic and we got to see the full thing, but it didn't really seem like there was too much. No, I think that's about it. WandaVision, it was good. Wrapped up nicely. Kind of teased for. I thought there was gonna be a bigger tease for Doctor Strange 2, but I didn't realize the movie came out next year. So I mean, they're not gonna tease a lot for that movie if it comes out next year. Falcon Winter Soldier, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna wrap up mostly all the way, but kind of leave it open just in case. But same with Mortal Kombat, like they're both gonna wrap up pretty much, but could leave it open. Like if there was a sequel, like it would make sense. Borderlands, I literally like don't have any hopes for this. I think it's just like it's not gonna be good. Like it's just, I mean, like the casting, it's like semi-accurate. Like they look the part, but can they act the part? Probably not. I guess we'll find out. I mean, again, I get Borderlands is more haha funny, but like, you know, you can do that with casting like the actual characters. Like Terry Crews is funny, and you could have got him. I mean, yeah, a lot of people like Kevin Hart, and I just, you know, I think there's funnier people than Kevin Hart. I get why people like him. I don't hate him personally. Same with The Rock. Like, I just don't like his acting, but I don't hate the guy. Obviously, I can't do better than either of them. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited for Mortal Kombat movie, TV show. I'm excited. It's still a lot of topic, but The Flash recently just came back on, and it looks dope as fuck. I sent you a clip. I don't know if you watched it, where he's got like a nanotech like hood, and it looks dope.
Yeah, I thought it looked good. I was like, huh.
They also had like Killer Frost like inject. So in the TV show, they have the serum that gives you speed powers. She injected herself, and she like fought the Flash or whatever. And it's fucking dope. And like you could be like, oh, spoilers, like dude, like I even as much as I love that show and has been watching it for years, it's not good. It's just going downhill. They need to wrap it up. Like I love that show, but like I don't see them saving the show anytime soon. And I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could just throw in like a little, what are we most excited for, video game? We could just say that real quick. Diamond Pearl remake or Lego Skywalker Saga.
Well, honestly, there's not really too many games upcoming that I'm all that excited about, other than Outriders comes out April 1st. It looks like another decent shooter.
Once when the game comes out, like it's just like shit, and they're just like, haha, April Fools.
I mean, it could be. I mean, I played the demo a lot and I enjoyed it, so I'll probably enjoy it.
Like once they like purposely release a shitty port, and they're like, haha, just kidding. We're just gonna we're updating it the next day. Don't worry.
I mean, that'd be funny. I'll probably be a little upset because I'm trying to take the day off for it, but. And then, other than that, the Diamond and Pearl remakes are gonna be fucking fire. Especially
since it's like actually like the original, just better graphics.
Yeah, and Diamond was my first Pokemon game. So, but yeah, Diamond was my first Pokemon game, so I'm excited for it.
Man, you sleeping on Lego Star Wars Complete Saga or Skywalker Saga?
Bro, I haven't played a Lego game since I was like 8.
Lego Star Wars games, I will always play them. I don't care what. Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, best Lego games out there. Any other garbage. Fuck that talking shit.
But yeah, that's gonna be this podcast. So hopefully, wow, that was weird. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this this podcast. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment down below letting us know what your thoughts on these topics are and what topics you'd like to see in future videos.
Leave a comment if you'd like to see we actually did film one episode about WandaVision while it was still on, but we never released it because the show wrapped up before we could, finish everything. So if you'd like to see that, I'm sure he can release it.
The moon cut, yeah, I'll release the moon cut episode too.
Yeah, the moon cut. We get 2 likes, or I don't know. That's up to him. Basically, we just talked about when did we record that? Like episode 6 or 7?
No, we recorded it like 4 days before the finale came out.
No, I feel like it was.
No, I still have the recording for it. We recorded it March 3rd. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys like to see that, I guess just comment, and I'm sure he'll release it. I think he's just got to edit it. The reason why he didn't release it, he told me, is when we recorded that, it was like 4 in the morning, and we were both tired as fuck from work, but we just needed to film because it's been like fucking months since we even released an episode, and we wanted this to be weekly, and of course we chose the worst time we possibly could to even do this when both of our works are just bending us over and hitting it from the back. So yeah, we promise this is supposed to be a series we want to watch, and I kind of went on this rant in that episode as well. But yeah, we'll try and record when we can. Please be patient. Love y'all. Stay safe. Have a good one.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more. And also don't forget to check out Rogue's channel, which will be in the description or a comment on the top, one of the two.
You know how much times you said it would be in the description? I'm never in the fucking description.
You gotta
guys.
remind me. I forget.
No, I should
Adding
have
that
to
stuff in.
remind you. You know, guys, a little behind the scenes. I'm the one that comes up with these fucking topics. I work 2 minutes to compile a little. I did. That's why my name's on the front. I said it.
Anyways, we gotta wrap this up because it's getting long.
I don't give a fuck.
Subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff, and we will catch you in the next podcast, hopefully soon. Maybe not, but hopefully soon.
It's gonna be like the fucking WandaVision credits, bro. It's gonna be long as fuck before we.
Honestly.
We just got lucky.
Everybody, take care. Bye.